Where's Cheesy Michael? Who is Cheesy Michael? Can we get a Cheesy Michael review? Where's Cheesy Michael? Where's Dark Michael? Who is he? I just don't know who Cheesy Michael is. Tell me everything you know about Cheesy Michael. Cheesy Michael, I've had enough. Today I'm going to be explaining Cheesy Michael's lore and the Michaelverse as a whole. Enjoy yourselves.
£15. Cheesy Michael. Can I have £15? 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 Cheesy Michael. Can I have £15?
Golden Michael. One of the first Michaels, alongside Dark Michael. These two are rumoured to be brothers. The founding Michaels. Golden Michael represents peace, bravery and kindness, and he might be considered one of the strongest Michaels in the Michaelverse. Golden Michael has appeared in a few Tony videos, overall a well-respected character in the community. Dark Michael is also one of the founding Michaels. He's full of darkness and overall evil intent. He used to be close to Golden Michael until the darkness consumed him. He does all sorts of crazy and evil shit for absolutely no reason. And he's got 3 sons that he's trained to be evil and crazy as well. Dark Michael and his goons have been rumoured to still be out there somewhere, plotting against every other Michael. Mental Michael, the eldest of Dark Michael's sons, and he's full of so much anger, and he goes fucking mental whenever something bad happens. He was trained to be evil and mental at a young age by Dark Michael, and has been trained to hate Golden Michael and happiness in general, and he kills anyone who has a smile on their face. Mischievous Michael, the middle child of the Dark Michael family. He comes up with all the mischievous evil schemes for the Dark Michael community to carry out, like robbing banks and shit, killing people and shit, and they're always getting up to no good and doing absolutely evil shit for no reason and killing people for no reason. Overall just a mischievous guy, and he can sometimes be heard doing a mischievous laugh in the distance, and he goes that's when you know that Mischievous Michael's about to do some fucked up shit. Michael with murderous intent. He's the youngest of the Dark Michael family, and he's been trained to kill. All he knows is killing people. He doesn't even know how to speak English, or say any other languages, or speak any other words. All he knows is killing things. He doesn't even know he's alive, and he's been rumoured to have killed at least 5 million people, and he's plotting to kill me and Cheesy Michael as well. Malnourished Michael. One of the more mysterious Michaels. His origins are unknown. He's just a small, malnourished Victorian child looking Michael with a sunken in face, and he sort of looks like a raisin. He's never crossed over with any other Michaelverse character, and he likes to stay in his own lane. He just sits in his pit full of dirt and spikes and bugs, and he just sits there being malnourished and doing absolutely nothing for no reason. Jackson Michael, a distant relative of Michael Jackson that the media has never acknowledged for some reason, despite how popular Michael Jackson is. And he's very similar to Michael Jackson in terms of his looks and his nature, and he likes to sing songs as well. And he's actually got a popular dance move called the Sun Walk, and it's a dance move where he walks forwards. But I don't think he's related to any other Michaels from the Michaelverse, because his origins are related. Silly Michael. Not much is known about Silly Michael. He represents the importance of being silly and jolly, and just having an overall excellent jest. He's appeared in a Tony thumbnail, but that's all that's known about Silly Michael, and he was doing this. But he's one of the few Michaels that actually has a face to put to his name though. You don't see that with a lot of the other Michaels. They're just sort of mysterious figures found in tales and ancient scripts and stories. But Silly Michael, he really does exist, and there's proof. Regular Michael. I know Regular Michael personally, and I don't think he's a descendant of the other Michaels. He's just one of my friends, and he's happened to be named Michael. He's been in a few videos, he's been in YouTube videos as well. He's actually, people think oftentimes that he is Cheesy Michael, but he's not Cheesy Michael, he's just called Michael. He's an overall jolly guy, and he's funny to watch in the videos he's in. And shout out to Reg Michael. He's called Regular Michael, but we like to call him Reg Michael for short. Milkshake Michael. He looks exactly like Regular Michael, so maybe he's Regular Michael's twin brother. He appears in the Milkshake Michael prank video, where I put a pickled onion and some beer in his McDonald's milkshake. He looks exactly like Regular Michael, so they must be twin brothers, but I don't think they're related to the founding Michaels in any way. But who knows, maybe we should do some sort of DNA test. Royal Michael, he can be found at Mugduck Park. He's rumoured to be a close relative to the founding Michaels, mainly Golden Michael, and he's been told to have a pure heart, a heart of gold, and he had a lot of gold in his castle. He hasn't been seen in years and years and years, but apparently he still roams the grounds of Mugduck Castle and can be summoned when you go up to the gates of the castle and chant Royal Michael, but you need to be respectful about it and be nice to his castle. Medieval Michael can also be found close to Mugduck Park, not in the castle, because he was actually one of Royal Michael's goons, and Medieval Michael was banished from the castle by Royal Michael due to concerns and rumours of him being a racist and a paedophile. He was recently actually summoned by me and the rest of the Patter Pals, and we beat him up and killed him, because we don't stand for that sort of bullshit and absolute evil shit. Pickled Michael. Pickled Michael is quite similar to Cheesy Michael in a way. There's not much known about him, but he's speculated to just be a regular guy who's quite pickly. You can find him in the jar of pickles, and if you look really closely and go Pickled Michael, Pickled Michael, Pickled Michael, Pickled Michael, Pickled Michael, and you might see him in there, and he's actually the smallest Michael in the Michaelverse, roughly the size of a pea. Rifle Michael. Now Rifle Michael is found on Jupiter, where you get more Stupiter. He's quite a large Michael, and he holds a giant rifle, probably like 10 meters tall. He's commonly also found with bogies in his nose for no reason, and he's actually the first bit of proof that the Michaels have gone universal, travelled to Jupiter, so who knows, there potentially could be other Michaels on other planets, creating whole nother other Michael communities. Rifle Michael's origins are unknown, but he may date back to the early 1900s where the rifle was invented. Meal Deal Michael. He can sometimes be found chilling near the meal deals section in any major supermarket, like Tesco or Sainsbury's or something like that, but he wouldn't go to Boots because no one likes a Boots meal deal. He's never been pictured before, but he has been name dropped in a few Tony videos, and his origins are just unknown. But upon selecting the correct meal deal, you can hear him chant in the distance, "I'm Meal Deal Michael, and this meal deal makes me feel deal excellent." Cheddar Cheese Chico. Now this guy's only been mentioned once, and I don't think he's even a Michael, because he's a Chico. But he's potentially a cousin of Cheesy Michael, and he's overall just cheesy as hell. He might just be a really expensive block of cheese, or maybe he's a descendant of the Michael family, or maybe even a completely different family called the Chicos. I'm gonna need to do some more research into the Cheddar Cheese Chico, and maybe I could do a Chicoverse explained video as well. Cheesy Michael, the one and only, the man himself, the most notorious and popular Michael. He's loved by the masses for appearing in countless videos, and he's actually become viral on social media. He never opens his door, even when called upon several times. Cheesy Michael, and he doesn't even answer. Cheesy Michael has made countless appearances in videos, and he even hit the viral Tony dance on December 4th. Many people speculate that Cheesy Michael is the son of Golden Michael, and he represents hope and the unknown. Even if you don't know what's going to happen in the future, you should just carry on trying and pushing forward and just keep on going, because you really don't know what's going to happen, and you don't know what's going to be on the other side of the door when he opens it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Michaelverse characters explained, and if you want maybe some Michaelverse lore, drop a comment down below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe as well. And only 1% of you guys are subscribed and liked the videos, but 100% of you watch the videos. Only 1% can subscribe, so make sure you subscribe and make it happen. And I'll see you guys in the future. Cheesy Michael, I've got a treat for you.